go for sitting. I heard that the therapist in the room said I might need you. You missed that one, that's fine. It wasn't good anyway. I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. I know I'm gonna be a bit of a speech impediment. So if you can't understand me now, you got a confusing 7 minutes right here. There's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. But I get in a lot of funny situations because of my speech. And I have to get people who pretend they know what I'm saying, but in fact, they have no idea what I'm saying. And I know this because no matter what I say to them, they follow up with, "Oh, good for you. Good for you." So when this happens, I know I can have a little bit of fun, you know. I can say whatever I want. I can tell them that I'm a world-famous gymnast.
Good for you.
Do I look like I'm a world-famous gymnast? Maybe like a world-famous gymnast post-tragic accident. But I can tell them I'm from Mars and my butt is blue. Right? And they'll say, "Oh, good for you. Good for you." Or they also say, "Oh, God love you. God love you," right? And I feel like telling them off. Right? Tell them to go frig off. But what's the point? They're not going to understand me. There's no point. You're just going to roll with the punches. So, but I get a lot of other funny situations, mostly with old women. Old women say and do the strangest things. Ridiculous. I was at Sobeys one day, and I got out of the vehicle with my friends. Before I even made it to the front entrance, this little old lady pulls a subway car right in front of me, stuffs me in my tracks. I'm thinking to myself, what the hell is going on? Because this Mrs. not know how to work in subway car, like, what is this? Before I can say a word, she looks at me up and down, and in the most typical Newfoundland way, she says, "Oh, you poor ducky. Here's $10. I know. And I don't need to tell you that it's rude as hell. So I've been thinking to myself, this could go one of two ways. I could possibly tell her off, let her know how rude she's being, and maybe make an old lady cry. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really like to make old ladies cry. Not really my thing. Option number 2 was to take that money and go home and buy a dime bag of weed. Can you guess which one I did? So I took that money and I said, "Thank you." And away I went. And my friends caught up to me and they said, "Josh, what are you doing? You don't need that money. And you don't need to encourage that kind of behavior." They're not wrong. But I look at it as a win-win. And they're like, how is it a win-win? It's a win-win because that old lady gets to go home, feel right good about herself. Say, "Oh, I helped out a man in a wheelchair today. That $10 is going to go so far for him. If I wasn't going to heaven before, I'm going to heaven now." And I get to go home and get high. It's a win-win, folks. It's a win-win. I also use my disability to get away with stuff. If I were the supervillain, you'll be in big trouble. I run over people's toes, and they apologize to me. Who else can get away with that? In a phone call. I'll find them back later. Fuck that phone call, fuck me up. Fuck off. What was I saying? Running over toes. Thank you. I appreciate it. I see someone's listening. You know what I'm saying too, that's awesome. I don't get it a lot. But like, if you run over someone's toes in your car, they're not gonna be very happy, right? They might sue you. But if it's me in that car, the side door opens up, the ramp comes down. They see me driving down the ramp. Oh, it's okay, you didn't know any better. It's fine, go on, my ducky. Go on. It's awesome. Get away with so much stuff. But I also got a little bit of a superpower. Very inconvenient for someone like myself. It doesn't happen very often. But sometimes I get into shenanigans and I tip my chair over. It happens to the best of us, okay? But I don't need to worry. Because I know in 30 seconds, a bunch of people are going to come out of nowhere and help me out. Right? I could be in the middle of the Sahara Desert. And boys would come out of the sand dunes and flip me over and ask me if I need an ambulance. I tipped over one time in Toronto on the side of the road, and someone made a U-turn to come help me out. In Toronto. No one cared about you in Toronto. But you can't ignore a tipped over cripple. It's a bad karma. So, but my time's coming to an end. But I want to leave you with one more thought. Technically, if you think about it, my nose is the only part of me that runs. Thank you very much.